This fall, Bill Cosby returns to television with something new, own unique style.
You gonna be in there long?
Norton Furniture is here for you. Now, seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. My name is Mark, and you can count on it.
540, join.
Join the fun. All have some.
Blow it up now, give it a whack. Turn up the fun with Balzac. Hit it.
Hello. I am sorry, but I must interrupt this show.
Later, you know what it is. Hey, ham solo. It's time, baby. Low. It's turn how we do. Hey.
They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said go. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right.
Man, I swear that it's imminent. I've been going so hard on my penmanship. About to go in and buy me a whip. And I pull that shit fresh off the dealership. I can leave you in red like an Xbox. Got me laughing at you like you Red Fox. Got you chasing Hot Wheels like a Matchbox. EA running the game and it don't stop. Super cold like I'm playing for Blitz. Cause you all in my sights like Red Dead Redemption. Never gonna slip on my pimpin'. Better get out my way, bitch, I'm on a mission. Really ain't no competition. I'm steady grilling opposition. I'm get up and ready to win. They can play it how they play, but fuck what you say. I'm getting this money today.
Last of us like a dying breed. Down the ride like a noble steed. Fatality moves, I make it bleed. That's on any game, that's on any screen. Shut up and give me your money. They said we so lit. Even if I take an L, we coming back just to show that we don't quit. They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said go. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Everything Plus Gaming. This week, it's just me and my man, Oshus over there. Ty will not be joining us. Life is happening. It's consistently happening to Ty. Oshus, welcome in. How are you doing? What you been playing, bro?
Yo, I'm a little bit under the weather. I've been ill for the last 2 days. But other than that, I'm all good, all good. Last thing I've been playing was Gears Reloaded on PC, actually. And
Did you buy it? Did you buy it?
Are you insane? I've got the Game Pass. The power of the Game Pass will now be stripped away. Never. Yeah, I did like a Game Pass all the way, man. And I'm playing it using a PS controller, FYI.
Of course.
Yeah.
Again, just a quick reminder of why PC is the shit. Whether you have a PlayStation controller, an Xbox controller, a Nintendo controller, a generic, off-the-shelf, weird-ass controller. Just as long as it has Bluetooth, you know what? Even if it doesn't have Bluetooth, just connect it via USB and you're good. PC is where it's at. PC is where it's at. Matthew Hum, welcome in, says I hit level 5. Well, congratulations, Matthew. Congratulations. Vincent Vega, welcome in, says Ty be derailing in the comments in no time. Yeah, you know what? When it comes to peak trolling, Oshus, I think Ty probably takes the cup.
Yeah. He does some of that woke trolling.
Yeah, he's very good at trolling. I give him that. I doth my cap to you, Ty. So Oshus,
Yo.
you said you were playing Gears of War.
Yep.
Thoughts? Are you playing the campaign, multiplayer?
Campaign. I
What are
don't
we
do
doing?
multiplayer. The campaign. Yeah, man.
And
Like I won't lie, it runs like a dream,
you
man.
done it?
Like
You played it before.
yeah. So this is the third. I think it's not the third time I'm finishing it. This is gonna be the third version of God of War. Okay, God of War of Gears of War that I'm actually going to probably finish multiple times because I
Okay.
did it back in the 360 days. Then I did it when the Ultimate Edition came out. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna be. And again, it still feels fresh, dude. Like I mean, for a game from 2006 originally, like the fresh coat of paint looks fantastic on it. The movement is fluid, and the controls feel right. Very different from the current Gears of War games, like Gears 4 specifically and Gears 5. There's a
Thank
different, I
goodness.
don't know what it is, but like there's just something.
It is called testosterone.
No, man. Don't be a toxic male.
Well, give it a name. Give it a name. You can't say I don't know. I can't name it. You have to give it a name. What's it? What's the name?
No, it's got to do with like the what do they call them? The
The
locusts and how they take damage.
uh-huh.
It's just far more satisfying in the original trilogy than it is in the later games. They're not as, in my
Why is it
opinion, they're not as
satisfying?
spongy in terms of like. I feel that they are super spongy in the latest Gears games, and they're not as challenging to take out. They're not as fun.
So we're saying they're easier to take down in the latest games. Is
And
that
the
what
later
we're
games,
saying?
yes, they are much easier. Well, the only way that they are more harder is that they just absorb more damage, but they're not smarter. They can't outflank you or any of that stuff. I mean, like here, I'm still getting outflanked. I need to be resurrecting or
I would
reviving
say
from.
I would say the locusts are smarter because of the testosterone. That's what I would say.
You,
Oh man.
yeah, up to order.
As for what I've been playing, everyone already knows this. It's Metal Gear. But today, that's not the topic. Today, we're going to be looking at a video from the himbo himself. Oh no, it's Alex. Um, Let me paint the picture. Let me set the mood for everyone. Right? Imagine making 80,000 pounds. Like, properly picture that in your mind. Right? Imagine doing some work, making 80,000 pounds legally on Steam. And then PayPal's like, yeah, we're going to freeze it because your game has adult content. That's the scene. That's the scenario. This is where that's like the prologue. That's where we're starting. Let's uh let's hand it over to the himbo himself. Here we go.
How? How does
I don't understand the sliding. Like he slides in every time. I don't understand it. But he keeps doing it, so I'm like, okay,
Yes,
one day
it's
it'll make
trademark.
sense. Do you have any theories, Oshus, of why he's sliding?
I think it's one of those things that like over time, maybe you do it once or twice. Like, hey, you know what, this works. Maybe he's got that.
Uh-huh.
That's his thing now. It's part of his trademark, as you say. He's sliding in,
I listen. Okay.
sliding in your DMs.
Oh my God! All right, all
Um,
right, all right. Pause.
this get worse? How is it that every time I want to talk about what's happening with payment processors and Steam and game developers and just games in general, things just tend to get exponentially worse? Before it was just the harpies of collective shout. The
Harpies. That's the description. Harpies.
that snowballed into Visa and MasterCard. Then that snowballed again into games being removed from Steam and itch.io. Then it got even worse as PayPal then removed 90% of their currencies available to be used onto Steam. And now Now it's on a whole entirely new level.
Yep.
Now payment processors like PayPal are not only targeting games and Steam themselves, now they're targeting game developers and refusing to pay out what game developers are owed when they get paid from Steam. How is this even a thing? Like,
$50 says he loses his mind before the industry gets its shit together. Like I have $50 that Alex is gonna lose it the same way Jim Sterling lost it before the industry got it together.
Mm.
Yeah. Vincent Vega says this person was debanked. PayPal shouldn't be used as stash. PayPal should directly move the money to another bank. They're not doing that though.
what are we doing here in this space right now where this is the entire thing happening?
Oh my God, Vince! No, that's not what I meant. I meant he was just going to lose it, dude. We're not getting political. We're not getting political.
Where the actual payment processor is not trying to create some Orwellian nanny state where they can dictate what you can and cannot do with your own money or even the kind of work you do to actually make money.
That's a good point. Essentially, by doing this, especially if they make this like a consistent move, they're essentially saying, if you want to become a game developer, you better be trying to make a Mario. Don't be sitting there thinking you're gonna make a GTA or something, because GTA is too big. They can't debank them. But if you try, like, I don't know, man. Schedule one's looking very shaky, Oshus.
Yeah. In what way?
Because it always starts with this, oh, adult content, boobs and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then the slippery slope, it's not even a fallacy anymore. It's a theory. Can we agree on that? The slippery slope is not a
Yeah.
fallacy, it's a theory. Things will always progress to the next level. Always. When they're done with these spicy games, you think they're gonna stop? Ty. Oh, sorry, Oshus.
Um, like I've read into this, and like I don't know, like I had a very, like I had a very different take based on like the laws that the credit card companies basically, or the
Okay,
payment
let's go. Let's hear
website.
it. Let's hear it.
So like in my understanding, this is all based around the rating, not like what the content is, but like each rating almost has like a tier system. This is my understanding. There's like a tier system for each rating, that if you're Steam and you are hosting games that are rated within a certain, like, let's say adults only,
Adult.
then you need to pay certain royalties, or you need not royalties, but there's certain sort of like amounts, or you pay different amounts to the payment processors than you would if you were, like, for instance, releasing a Mario game or a
Okay.
Pokemon game. So in my understanding, this whole thing has come about because of the fact that Steam sort of refuses to sort of pay that amount, or they sort of like don't like the fact that they have to pay a deferred amount for games that are rated adults only. Am I misunderstanding that?
Yeah, you're misunderstanding it. We're
Yeah.
going to get more into the video. This has absolutely nothing to do with Steam. That's what's most depressing.
You know what? Let's just get there from the top and then go through this entire thing, because
Here's a good solution. Rachie says Osher should create the International Horny Bank. Listen, I'm just saying, Oshers, it's a $1 billion business, right? From the corn hubs and all these other websites, even with video games. We just got done mentioning, or we're going to get into this specific one. One developer made £80,000. There's money in this. There's money in this. No one plays. No one sits there and says, "Oh, I play this game," right? No one says, "Oh, this is my game of the year." But these people are getting the money from somewhere, Oshus. Someone's buying these games. I'm just saying. Ron Slasher, welcome. Says, try to relax your shoulders. Here we go.
it gets worse every single time. According to Automaton West, it turns out that a Steam adult game programmer has his account frozen by PayPal for 80,000 British pounds in earnings and is being withheld. How on earth is PayPal and other merchant banks getting away with literally holding your money? Their entire job, their only job, should be to facilitate the process of the payment. That is it. They shouldn't be involved in any other aspect whatsoever. And don't talk about, oh, their brand and their brand risk. No, they're already involved in multiple things that are in fact a brand risk. Roblox being...
Oshus, is this a fair look at the hypocrisy of PayPal? They
Yeah,
not
but
only allow payments through Roblox, they are partnered. They have like literal partnerships and campaigns within Roblox.
so like I'm just trying to understand what's the gripe here. What happened? What's the what am I? Because I'm trying to read the tea leaves here, but like, what is the story here? What happened?
The gripe, Oshus, is that you made a video game, right?
Mhm.
A saucy video game. People bought it. It was legal. People bought it. You made a ton of cash. The money went to your PayPal account. You tried to get the money out of your PayPal account, and PayPal said no, because your
Uh,
game is about being saucy.
Based on what regulation? Like, why did they give a reason why they did this?
Yeah, when we get deeper into the video.
one of those
You
brand
just,
risks. And we'll
sorry, you
talk
just
about
reminded me of a Metal Gear Solid character, and you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. I'm aware. I am aware.
that in just a moment. But as this continually gets worse, we always tend to see why things are in fact even happening, as these payment processors are effectively vastly overstepping the boundaries of anything that actually occurs in
Yep.
terms of what their job is supposed to be, and that is simply to process the payment. Because
Yes, the attendant at McDonald's just put the fries in the bag and shut the fuck up. The payment processors just make the payment and shut the fuck up. Just do your jobs. Do your jobs and everything will be fine.
this game developer on Reddit decided to post this, and here is where things get real nasty. The entire thing broke off because of a Reddit post, and it said this.
So here you go, Ushers. Here's all the context you need.
Okay.
Welcome in says, how am I supposed to support my favorite devs who made attack helicopter dating? What? Are we dating the helicopters in this game? Never
There's a
mind.
game where you can date everyone or anything. I forgot what it's called, but like it's on Steam. You can date the furniture, you can date the microwave, you can date everything.
See, I need you to be making reviews for these types of games, Ushers.
My man, it's just like editing is hard.
You know what else is hard? Actually, never mind. Just listen to the context. Here we go. Here's the context.
I owe a massive corporation tax bill to HMRC, and PayPal has frozen all my funds because I made an adult game. I'm a programmer for games on Steam, primarily adult games, and a month ago I was expecting payment for a game I released, which netted me around 80,000 British pounds. This money was supposed to be used to pay a large corporation tax bill due in August. However, for 4+ weeks now, PayPal have refused to release any of the money to me. They interviewed me and asked where it came from. I said it came from a programming.
So step one, they interviewed him and asked him where did it come from.
Work I did for video games. They asked me where the games were sold. I said
Then they asked for the platform.
Steam. They asked me what specific game it was and demanded I link the store.
Dude, there are TSA officers that will give you cavity searches that are less invasive than this.
To me, again, like why? Like I'm still trying to understand why is it their business?
Collective shout, bro. All of this started with collective shout. All this whole kerfuffle, because these games have been selling for decades. No
Yeah.
one gave a flying fuck.
Page. I linked the store page, and when they realized it was an adult game, they refused to release my money. They have also not refunded it to the lead developer either. I've raised complaints that have gone nowhere. I've been told that I violated PayPal's terms of service. Bear in mind, PayPal is very far removed from the actual sales of the game.
Can you imagine?
Isn't PayPal just a way to transfer money?
Bro, he's not even selling the games on PayPal.
That's
PayPal
exactly
doesn't
what I'm
have.
saying. That it's supposed to be just a way to transfer money. Like it's like a
That's all it
wallet,
is.
basically. It's like
Yes.
a digital wallet. So now your wallet is asking you, like, "Hey, chief, why are you buying porn? You're making porn, hey, chief.
Yeah.
Con,
Yeah.
con on your no, 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 no. We can't have that."
And you know what's
Imagine
more
that.
disgusting? You know what's more disgusting? It's that now PayPal, by doing this, right? We can only believe people and institutions by their actions. PayPal, by doing this, is saying video game porn is bad. OnlyFans porn, that's fine, right? That's welcome. And let's not forget OnlyFans, less than 6 months ago, I don't remember the exact date, there was a young lady, 17 years old, who was selling her stuff on the day that she became 18. She was like, everyone gets to pre order content.
Isn't that little Tay?
I don't know the fucking name. The point is, everyone that was pre ordering, let's not lie to ourselves, she didn't start filming on the day she turned 18 because everything was available on the day she turned 18. PayPal is perfectly fine, right? Processing that stuff.
Yeah.
That level of coin is fine. Underage kids in real life, that's fine. Freaking pixels, that's a problem. That's where we need to draw a line. Dorian Gray, welcome in, says Roblox fine. Exactly. Roblox is fine with everything going on over there. Roblox is fine. But a virtual world, virtual characters, that's a problem. By the way, Dorian Gray, smash the like button. Get comfy. Get comfy. Here we go.
Game. Steam pays the lead developer. The lead developer takes money into his corporation. His corporation sends its share of the profits to my corporation's PayPal. I withdraw that PayPal and into my business account. The game we developed is perfectly legal. It doesn't contain any genres that violate UK laws. It's about cheating in relationships, basically. Is it legal for PayPal to interfere and restrict legal business activity this?
What are your thoughts, Ashes? After getting that breakdown, let's assume this person is telling the truth because, not everyone is a saint. Some
Yeah.
people do lie and embellish. And this is Reddit. Maybe it's not a million percent true, right? Let's assume that
Um,
they're being for real.
I
Thoughts?
don't think someone would lie about this, like, because it's too black and white. It's like very straightforward,
And
and
too
I just think,
specific
like,
also.
yeah, exactly. Like, this is not a, like, it's easy if it's a situation like with the payment processor situation earlier on, where there are legal rules and regulations, and there's a lot of like gray area between what the platform holder, which is Steam, is supposed to do versus what the payment processor is supposed to do. That's different. This is, if you like, all PayPal is a wallet. That's my understanding.
That is
This
all.
is like you now trying to take out money in your wallet to buy, back in the day, a Playboy or a Hustler, and then your wallet's like,
Yeah.
hey, chief, you can't open. Like, well, we
No.
can't authorize that. Can't. So, like, why? That makes no sense to me.
And to your analogy, this takes me back to, what was it, 2015, 2014. I remember this old South African guy, an old Bali, was like, dude, we don't even own our own money anymore. Used to be you would pay for something with your hard earned cash and it's yours, and no one can track it, no one can control it. It's your money. The way things are going, you guys won't even own your own money. And I won't even lie, I laughed in his face. I was like, what do you mean I'm not gonna own my own money? It's in my account. It's like, yeah, but you don't own the platform that has the account. Because I owned the wallet. You guys used to make fun of us, but we had all the money under our mattress or in the basement or whatever. But it was our money, it was all ours. We could do whatever the hell we wanted to do with it. Now it belongs to the banks. And obviously, I didn't pay much attention, but look at this. Look at this, Cautious.
Way. I'm going to say, no. I'm going to say that's bullshit. The fact that they went around and demanded what you did. Hey, where'd you get this money from? Hey, how did you get it? Oh, you're a game programmer? Where'd you sell the game? Oh, you made it on Steam? Send me the page with the link of the game. I want to see the link. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, what even is this? Like, when did a payment processor become mother asking you how you got your money? No, that's not their job. Their job is to process the actual payment, and that is it. There shouldn't be anything else on top of this. The fact that these payment processors are exerting.
So I wanted to compare it to other industries, like with music, and I brought up OF as well.
Mhm.
For me, the biggest doubt is, are these guys talking when they talk about brand safety and whatever? Or should I say, am I being dramatic when I say that this is censorship? It is essentially censorship.
I'm just trying to understand what's the legal precedent for what they're doing, though. But yes, it is a
What
form of
is
censorship.
challenging?
It's a form of controlling what you are able. Yeah, you're right. Like, it is a form of censorship. I think actually that is the best way to put it.
Yeah, especially when it's something so big and so specific.
No,
Like
absolutely.
we're not the only ones that are seeing this. Other game developers are seeing this and taking note.
Yeah.
Suddenly, no more of this certain type of sense of content. But I feel like, and the reason why I was a bit scared about using the word censorship is because then it gets into the political realm. But I think it's important to face that as well. I feel like we're one step removed, Ushers. Today it's the video game devs that are making saucy stuff. Tomorrow it's the video game devs that are making political stuff. And then the day after that, it's the content creators
Yeah.
that are saying the wrong thing. Like me and you, me, you, and Ty, the types of conversations that we have, whether it's online or offline, suddenly we now need to start self regulating
Yeah.
because it's yo, say the wrong thing, the payment processor that directly works with YouTube is going to be like, yeah, TSWS, scratch them.
But
And then
I'm curious to know where this is coming from, though.
where what is coming from?
This entire thing of like payment processes all of a sudden being interested in some form of regulation or censorship of
Did you not
what.
hear anything from, wait, we have discussed collective shout, no? Have we not discussed collective shout?
What's collective shout?
Collective shout is a group in Australia, bunch of Karens. Remember a couple of weeks ago when I said, guys, we're going to miss woke because when you remove the extreme left, the extreme right comes in, and then
Oh yes, yeah.
suddenly the people who used to talk about family values and all of this extreme Christian rubbish will be right back. The people we thought we got rid of in the late 90s and the early 2000s, they're back.
Oh, so it's a bunch of religious zealots and
My guy,
so
let me
boring.
open it for you. Let me open it for you. These are the people that started it. Everything was going swimmingly. The woke virus was defeated. Everyone was chilling. But you know what happens? Every time there's a power vacuum, someone tries to fill it. Here we go. Collective shout. Join 40,000 standing against sexploitation. Your voice can help us. Since the launch in 2010, we have achieved many wins. Billboards objectifying women were pulled down, sexualized children clothing withdrawn from sale, sexually violent games banned, Andrew Tate's pimping courses removed from Spotify, and an age verification trial underway to help protect kids from exposure to porn. Last year saw a record 34 wins. This was all possible because thousands of people like you decided to speak out and take action. So
Oh
these
wow.
people made a bunch of emails
Oh
saying
wow.
to the payment process. Wait, first they sent emails. First they sent emails to Steam saying take these games down. Steam was like buzz off. We have a very safe platform. The only people that can access this are actual grown adults.
Uh,
Children cannot access these games on Steam. They're like, no, whether it's safe or not, these things should not exist. So Steam also told them to buzz off when they said that. So what they did was send it all the way up to the payment processors. And then the payment processors were like, well, if a bunch of old ladies in Australia are complaining, then it must be a problem.
so this is like Melanie Max click. Like this is like her homies.
Yes, yes, yes. These are
And
the people.
the other
These are
guy, the other guy
these,
who's with the cap, um, avatar. He's also one of these religious extremist weirdos. Flip,
with a
I
cap.
forget his name. Yeah,
What
he's
is
got like
this?
a white cap, and he's always like pro Christianity type things, and I forget his name.
All right. Well, when you remember, go ahead and share.
Yeah, he
Uh,
was accused of like being a furry at some point in time. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
get
Something
us a name.
Don DeSanto. Okay, I'll look for
Get
his
us a
name. Okay,
name.
cool. Go ahead.
Yeah. Vince says these people never left. They just changed their blue hair color back. Bullshit. These people were always waiting in the cut. Always. They were just waiting. And here they are. This thing got, dude, Collective Shout was founded in 2010, bro. These guys didn't paint their hair purple during the 2010s and the early 20s. No, 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 no. They were chilling. They were chilling. They were grinding their teeth and angry that woke was winning. Now it's their turn to punish us. I'm telling you guys, extreme anything is bad for everyone. Extreme anything. Extreme right, extreme left, extreme north, extreme south. Just balance. Balance. Watch all those kung fu movies. Balance is the best thing. Rachie says, don't goon on digital online stuff. Support the poor local content creators in their artistic and okay. The Guinness says that's the problem. Welcome in the Guinness. Smash the like button. Problem, there's 34 wins. People pick a side, then try to score a win on all issues. No room for compromise or stopping to see if it makes sense. Just wants those wins. Just like Just Stop Oil. Exactly. Exactly. Dorian Gray says they were going after GTA 5. Dude, they successfully went after GTA 5. If I'm not mistaken, these people are the ones who spearheaded the removal of physical copies of GTA 5 in Australia. That was them. That was them.
In the land down under.
Yeah. So, Oshis, you wanted to know where this all started? That's where it all started. They
Blight
started,
Australians.
Steam told them to go jump off a bridge. They went to Steam's daddy, and Steam was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, relax. Go ahead and take all these games. It's fine. Dwayne Gray says, I'm kind of hoping they screw up GTA 6 because that's what it'll take for people to care. Yeah. Oshis, what do you think about it? Do you think if they actually screw GTA 6, do you think
Uh,
then the normal normie gamer will be like, hold on a minute, who are these people?
My question is how, Sway? Like, I mean, like, what's his name? Strauss Zelnick will crush them with his wallet, bro. Like, the GTA 6 has been here at worst time. Sorry, not GTA 6, but GTA as a franchise has
I
dealt
w-
with this stuff back in the day before, like, what we know now as like console, typical or modern culture. They dealt
mm,
with this like millions of times. Every single time they release a new GTA game, some religious organization is getting upset or offended. There was even this dude who made a career of just going after GTA. A lawyer with white hair. I forgot what his name was. I mean, this is this is not even I'm sure this doesn't even register on GTA's radar. There's nothing these guys like money wise, dude. Like, what are they gonna do, bro?
I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. I
Yeah,
hope they go out. Actually, I won't even lie. I don't. It's not that I hope that they go after. I absolutely know they will go after
yeah,
when they're
and they'll
done.
fail.
When they're done with the boob games and whatever, they're going to go after the violent games. They're
I just
going to go after the Souls likes. They're going to go after Call of Duty. They're going to go after Grand Theft Auto, and
and
that's
they'll
going to
fail
be a
them.
glorious day.
Yeah,
Because for me, I'm not sitting here thinking that they have a chance to win. I feel like when they go after one of those behemoths, and then you get a whole bunch of normies that look and they're like, wait a minute, what? What do you mean there's no more blood splatter in Call of Duty because of a group in Australia? What are you talking about? You know, as soon as something like that happens, a whole bunch of people that don't have the time to look into any of this, the same people that right now are looking at me and you saying these guys are just a bunch of gooners and they're pissed off that they can't against stuff or goon at these games, whatever.
yeah,
These same people, as soon as the harpies from Australia decide to step on their toes, that's gonna be fun. That's going to be very fun.
Incredibly vague, insane rules into this entire thing because they want to have a control over their brand risk because a couple of Karens in Australia called Collective Shout decided to spark the entire thing off. Not only that, PayPal shouldn't have the right or the ability to hold your funds that you've earned just because you wanted to use them as a payment processor. That's not their position to do. That's not their job. And if it's legal or not is really a fucked up situation as well, because if it is legal, how? Like what? You're telling me the content that was made is legal. You're telling me it doesn't violate.
I guess technically it is legal because they're doing it, right? Oshus.
you mean the PayPal?
Yeah.
But that's what I said to you. That's what I asked first. Is that like, what's the regulation? What's the rules around this? Do we know?
I would
Like,
guess I would guess that if someone had the money to go through a protracted war with them, PayPal would lose. I think PayPal, Mastercard, all these guys would lose. But they're going after these small developers. They just frankly do not have the money.
yeah, dude. Like, I don't think this is something that, like, if Mortal Kombat was still edgy, that they would have to worry about this. Or I don't know what games are still considered edgy these days. Like, yeah, but like, I don't think they would have to
That's why I
worry
said
about.
Schedule One. Schedule One
Yeah, I
is
suppose Schedule One is actually a good example because that's where the edge lives now. It's no longer lives in like mainstream games.
well,
Um,
GTA is still edgy.
which GTA? In what way?
Five, bro.
Uh,
Dude, you're looking at it from your lens. I'm talking. Try and look at it from the lens of a bunch of harpies in Australia, because they looked at GTA
yeah,
5 and they were like, "This is the work of the devil."
yeah. So yeah, you see, like I find it so hard to sort of grasp that sort of like thinking. But yeah, I suppose.
That's why I'm saying Call of Duty. That's why I'm saying even Call of Duty will be like seen as a bad thing.
But like
Because
my
for you
mind
and
thing is they
me,
just don't have the
that's
money to
tame.
go against those corporates, and like I
No,
just
it's
think
not
they don't.
collective shout. It's not collective shout that's going up against those corporates.
Yeah.
In this fictional future, in this eventual future that we're postulating, it's
Mhm.
PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, Stripe going up against Call of Duty.
I don't think they'll do that,
And
right?
Oshus, those guys have money to rival Microsoft. You know
Yeah, but
why?
I just don't think they'll do
Because
that.
they have all the money. Oshus. Even Bill Gates' account belongs to either MasterCard, Visa, or one of these guys from the Cardell.
Yeah.
All of these guys, Tim Sweeney, all of these billionaires, their accounts are housed in one of these companies. Everyone, everyone has to bend the knee to these guys because they have everyone's money.
But what's the incentive for them to enforce this? Because all this means is just they're gonna make less money. Like to me, this I don't understand. Like, what is the interest? Like, because like businesses are not religious. They amoral in the sense that like whoever is gonna make the most profit or is gonna make them sorry the most profit is
That's what
who
we used to
they
think.
support.
That's what we used to think, and yet here
I
we
don't
are.
think that's changed, dude. I really don't think that's changed. I mean, I look, I get it, and again, this happened to a small guy, but I don't think like any big company has to worry about this happening to them. This will only happen to smaller companies because they can bully smaller um,
Cautious.
startup
You
businesses.
sound just like the guy in the story or the guys in the story about World War II. They came they came for the boobas. I did nothing. They came for whatever's the next level. I did nothing. They came for the next level. I did nothing. When they came for me, there was no one to speak for me.
Yeah, but my question is like, there's nothing like again
Is
until they
what?
come to like Rockstar. Like, what is you and I going to do about it? Like, what are we? Are we gonna fill out a petition? Like, look,
Are
this
we
is. I
supposed
don't think
are we
we're at the
supposed to
level where
just
this
sit?
is.
Are we supposed to sit, spread them wide, and take it?
So, what do
Ushers.
you want to do? What is the recommended course of action?
Step one.
Yeah.
Step one is identifying the problem.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
That's where we're at right now. We're identifying the problem. It doesn't have to come, the solution doesn't have to come from me, from you, from anyone in the chat. We're identifying the problem. We shall spread it to as many people as possible. Someone's going to figure this one out.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I just think that like this big companies are immune to this sort of nonsense. Like these guys will never be able to tell Rockstar what to do or EA what to do with sorry, not EA, Activision what to
They
do with.
already told Rockstar to kick rocks in Australia, but that was collective shout before they went Super Saiyan.
But I mean, Australia has very strict rules around censorship in games. So
Cautious, are you not
if it's
listening?
built, yeah,
When collective shout went toe to toe with just Rockstar in Australia, they kicked rocks. Now they are aware that they have the power and the might and the backing of the
who?
cartel. Oh,
Nah, I
what do you
don't
mean
think
of
so.
who? Of PayPal, Visa, Mastercard, Stripe, and all of these payment processors.
Nah, I
You
don't
were
think
saying
so.
you were saying,
Porn
oh,
is too big.
it's
Porn is
just
too
this
big
guy.
to fail. That's all I'm saying. Is that porn is too big to fail. Like anything that they do, like dude, like they're pissing against the wind. Like this is like if we're going back to the moral alarmism thing from back in the
Yeah,
day, we've been there before. This is just like this is a great story, fine, but like I don't think that you have to worry about GTA or how this is gonna affect your big games. There's just too much money in violent and content that has sexual stuff in it. Like there's and those payment processes specifically make the most money from that. There is no moral sort of high ground outside Australia. The problem with Australia is a bit of like a an interesting case when it comes to, if you just look at like their regulation, they're very similar in some aspects to Germany. If you look at their regulations, in terms of like what is considered appropriate or not appropriate. So they can win a battle in Australia, dude. But all I'm saying, on an international stage, this I'll file this under nothing to worry about. I'm not really concerned about these guys actually having any sort of impact. We're just not there, dude. We're not in a world where you can
My
just
guy,
say, yeah.
my guy, they're way past, oh, we won a battle in Australia. Dude, less than a month ago, Steam and itch.io took down not some, all adult content. All of it. We are way past, oh, they took a couple of wins in Australia.
What do you mean they took down all adult content?
Dude, we had podcasts on this. It was fucking trending on Twitter. Steam made a statement, Itch made a
Yeah,
statement.
but they didn't take down all adult content. It was very specific content under specific.
They
I
took
still have.
down
We can still
all Ushers. They took down all the saucy content on Steam. The
No, they
people that
didn't. Like,
had
I mean,
the
like, what do
people,
you mean
let
by
me
so?
finish. Let me finish. The people that had purchased the saucy content on Steam kept their games. On itch.io, they not only took the games down, they took the games away from people that had purchased said games. And then a week or two later, they came out, made a statement, and then said they were going to start drip feeding a couple of these saucy games back into the ecosystem because people lost their ever loving minds. But this actually happened, Oshers. This is not some fantasy world where maybe Collective Shout got a couple of dubs with against the adult games on Steam and Itch. They literally took it all down. And you're sitting here telling me, man, I'm not concerned. The adult content will always win out.
You're saying all adult content. It's very, very specific. I read the story. I remember the story. Some adult content was flagged for removal.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Yeah,
I
like,
read the comment.
no, because dude, like I see
I'll
on
just
my
search
front
for it.
page right now, there's
Okay,
like 20
let me get the
adult.
comment section. Let me get the
Yeah.
comment section, and then I'll search for the thingy for the articles.
Mm.
Broman Fifth Floor welcome and says the single mothers union crazy crazy work. The Guinness says love to see how that holds up in court. They didn't do anything wrong, but we chose not to pay them as we think it's morally wrong. That's the thing, the Guinness. For you to hold anything up in court, you need to be able to afford it. No one can afford to go up against Visa, MasterCard, or PayPal. They don't just have a lot of money. They have all the money. All of it. There's no one making money that's not going through those people's hands. So essentially, you could sue them, or this developer could sue them. And then, like, as soon as they get the papers served, right? They just be like, all right, where's this guy's money? Oh, his money is in a Stripe account. All right, shut that shit down. Now you can't afford rent. You can't afford food. You can't afford a lawyer. You can't afford nothing because you have no money. Good luck standing up in court. Never mind your argument. How are you going to even stand in court? Those religious groups' faith is so low, they don't believe their members are spiritually mature enough to resist the temptation of playing those games. This is why they want to ban them. No. The argument, Rachie, the argument is that they are strong enough, but you're not. So they love you so much, Rachie. Right? Like Jesus has given them so much love that they love you so much. They're now going to take temptation away from you because you're the weak one in this equation. They are old white people who got their fortune from, oh my God. It's always thinking about the children. They're going to take your money away. They talk is Valve eventually creating their own payment. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's too much work. What are you talking about? Steam and itch aren't small companies. I have to disagree, Ausius, because it will affect companies if it will cause more censorship on mature games and keep coming. Welcome in the Elemental Hero. Smash the like button. Loke is going to write a strongly worded letter. He's an affluent letter writer. Fuck off. Fuck right off. This
Yeah,
guy.
that's
Uh,
exactly what I was thinking.
Daireezy, what's happening? What's happening? Welcome in, Daireezy. Yes, Loke has a point. By speaking out on the company, it will help change what companies are doing. By not doing it, show that we will cause more problems in the future. Oshas is missing the point. Man needs to look up prohibition in America. Alcohol was a huge industry killed by the morality police getting their little win. I'm telling you, man. I'm
I
telling
think
you.
you guys are alarmists, to be honest with you.
These
Like, I think
sanctimonious.
you are giving power to a peanut gallery of. Dude, this is not 1988, bro. Like, you can't picket rappers out of like a stadium or whatever. No, dude, I'm just reading in terms of the context of what they were able to remove from Steam. It's very
Uh-huh.
specific and it's stuff that's very hard to defend, like incest, slavery, extreme content, and anything that goes too far when it comes to like that adult category. Do I agree that they should have the right to do that? Absolutely not. But I'm saying that like I feel that there's an element of alarmism here where we're giving these people more credit than they actually deserve in terms of clout. I feel that like the whatchamacallit, the woke mob had more clout and stroke than these guys when it comes to policymakers and like big decisions like this. Australia is kind of a weird place because I watch or I see a lot of snippets from Sky Australia, and they
Yeah.
lean very much, very right in a very Fox News type of way, to the fact that it's a
Really?
little bit like for any person that's like sane or normal, you sort of understand that no, these people they've finished the Kool Aid. They actually they're running dry. Like they need resupplies of the Kool Aid.
Dorian Gray says they picketed rappers from Australia too. Well, since you're so up to date on that, Oshus, is this true? Are you aware of this? Did Are rappers like not allowed in Australia?
I know that one of our rappers from South Africa was arrested in Australia
What
for
was he doing? What was he doing?
it was they were it was back in cancel culture days where a woman accused them of inappropriate whatever, and then they
Oh,
had to be held in prison. It was the other cancel mob. It was not the Christian cancel mob.
it
It
was
was
the
the
other
rainbow.
extremists. It was the other
Yeah.
extremists. Okay,
Yeah.
Roger that. The Guinness says incest, slavery, kidnapping. That's Game of Thrones. My guy. Yes, it's essentially Game of Thrones. It's about principle. Censorship is censorship. 1 billion%, Vincent Vega. So is low paying hell dev? No. No, I did buy it. I did buy it on Xbox. No. Actually, this is terrible. This is very terrible. I have Helldivers on Xbox and Steam and PS5 actually, but I've only ever played it on PS5 for like 2 hours,
Yeah,
and
we
then
should. You should give me a shout sometime. I've got it on Steam. We could do a run.
okay, okay. Wise says that this week's show, Wasted with Wise, is going to be on Saturday. So I'm thinking about setting up a post bull sitting session of Helldivers with all of us, like me, Ham, Cozy, you, Mental, and yeah, anyone else that will be willing to hop in. I think that would be fun. I think it'll be
Happy.
fun. So would you be available? Because for our local time, it'll be around like midnight or like 1 a.m. depending on
On a
how.
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, 1 a.m.
No, that's fine, dude. Like Saturday is cool. It's a weekend.
All right, Roger that. Roger that. This is happening to Valve and itch globally. Yes, it is. But again, Oshis is missing the point. If we're seeing censorship on these games, it will reach into other mature games that will affect Oshis and everyone saying
No.
oh, it's nothing, it doesn't affect me. Dude,
Who's this? Who's saying
I'm
this?
saying it's going
Is it
Elemental
Elemental Hero?
Hero. So, sorry,
Elemental
Osho,
Hero.
go ahead, respond. Go ahead.
No, you are wrong. Like my thing is like, what is it? Like, so what power do they have? What are they going to do? Like to me, I'm saying that look on a
You want to ask
small scale.
questions, not really responding to him, though.
Yeah, but like I mean, I don't see how this is going to affect titles that I care about. Like just because someone or a group is targeting specific things that might fall under the umbrella of the things inverted commas that I care about, I don't see that translating and affecting the likes of Rockstar, the likes of EA, the likes of even Microsoft, Activision Blizzard, because the most important thing before all this is money. Like no one is gonna let these people mess with their money. If Christian games were selling 10 to 1, then we'd be having a very different conversation. But I have not seen a single sort of like, where you, I don't know, like convert people or whatever. I haven't seen any of those games in the top 10. All the games that are in the top 10 are the games that promote the kind of content that these people are against. You telling me they're going to go against what is the estimated value of this industry? A couple of tens of billions? Good luck.
I think they're willing to do it. Osha's Hollywood was willing to burn everything down for like 0.02% of the population. Extremists, right wing Christians, it's a lot more than 0.02% of the population, of the world population. The
No,
Guinea
I think
says invite for the
most
Guinea.
Christians
Yeah,
are
yeah.
saying, I think
Sorry?
most religious people are, most Christians are saying normal people that know the difference between entertainment and
And what I'm
uh,
saying is that there's more
yeah.
than 0.02% of insane Christians. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, let them bring it. Let them come. I'm not worried.
Oh man, this guy ignoring statistics. Okay. Uh, Beginner, sure. I think we'll discuss the whole invite thing tomorrow, and then try and sort out a way to get everyone in that's interested. Yes, there is a you too. Rachie says yesterday I had my worst Helldivers mission. The visibility was crap. There was flyers everywhere, so we kept our head high, and we kept falling in holes. Shouldn't be happening to any games. Yes, Dorian Gray. The principle of the thing is should not be happening to any games. By removing your games you own, stopping creativity, innovation, storytelling, and more. Okay. Until Goons of War 6 won't release, Oshus is alright. Hollywood has destroyed franchises because it was more important to deliver a message than it was to make content for the fans of those franchises. And what I'm arguing is that whether it's extreme right or extreme left, they all prize the message over profit. They both do this. We
But do
cannot
you think?
and lie. And what I'm
But do you
saying,
think Microsoft cares, or Activision cares, or Rockstar will they will leave money on the table because they want to impress a couple of, unless these when we talk about
dude,
like yeah.
Rockstar, no, Ushers, Rockstar, did they not come out saying that GTA 6 was nerfed because they could not go as ham on it because of how sensitive people are to politics in the modern society? Don't even come to me about Microsoft. Just go to their page and see all their dedication to diversity and inclusion.
But is that diversity and inclusion nerfing things that you like from Microsoft?
Well, I've never
Think
been a
about
real
that.
Microsoft fan, so I
Is
can't
there
really
any
answer.
IP that's affected? Because I get there's a lot of people like I get it. If you're a Halo fan and you have a problem with the fact that they have a specific type of looking person there, and that offends you. Like I'm not either for or against. It's your battle to fight. It's your hill to die on. But I'm saying like if I just look at Microsoft's offering and what they've always offered, nothing there strikes me as them overcorrecting in any way or another. Like Rockstar, like they might, what's the word? They might. on paper, what's the word?
Vincent Vegas says they delayed it because they had to polish the Trump plot.
Like, look,
Okay.
I think you're still gonna get as much six. Like the biggest backlash, funny enough, that I've seen from GTA and the GTA trailers is from
Uh-huh.
people that lean on towards the other side. There's a
Which
lot
side?
of like racist, like for instance, like the right versus it being more of a woke game. There's a lot of people that lean towards the right that had a lot of weird issues about there being too many black and brown people in GTA and especially on the beach scene. That's the most of the comments that I saw. I did not
Ah,
see any sort of critique
the
from a
grifters.
religious
I
extremists
think those
or
are grifters. Because those
huh?
same people, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy too much into that because if you look at GTA's history with like San Andreas and stuff, eh,
Exactly, exactly.
I think if I'm not mistaken, San Andreas is like one of the either number one or two of the highest selling GTA's of all time. And I'm not. I don't know.
But that's
I think
exactly
those
what
are
I'm
just
saying.
like grifters.
Exactly. Like they don't they're in an echo chamber and then they think what how they think. A lot of people think like that. I think even if I look at like where
Oh yeah,
Rockstar is
there you
now,
go. There you go, Ushers. The Guinness says they went from naked Cortana to Kane Buzz with a jacket on. Hashtag woke nonsense. Now, and when I read that comment, I actually remember a specific article that we did go into, where representatives of Microsoft said that they had changed their vision to desexualize and make less sexualized female characters, and that was something that they were going to focus on moving forward. Microsoft literally said that. So there.
okay, I'm not gonna disagree with that because I know that for a fact that that happened, and I
Yeah,
did read about it.
I know you're not going to disagree because we discussed it on this pod. We
So my,
just
but my
forgot.
thing is like I again like I'm not going to be reactive because I didn't feel that strongly about that decision. I felt more strongly about whether or not they made a good Halo game. But I get what you're saying.
I
Like
like
I
that
still think
campaign. Me
I
personally,
thought they,
I liked Infinite's campaign.
I hated Infinite's campaign. I thought Halo 4 was a better game with those designs. I thought the Master Chief's costume looked better in Halo 4. I thought Cortana looked better in her much more slimmer, trim, hotter
Simba,
body.
are you saying they made her gain weight?
No, they put clothes on. She
Are
was
you
naked.
fat
So
phobic,
what?
Cautious? Are you
Huh?
fat phobic? You sound fat phobic right now.
No, I am fat, or I am. So it's hard. It's like I can't be racist if I'm black, right?
Who came up with that? Oh man, you listen. This is the wrong
So I can't
podcast
be
for you.
fat phobic if I'm fat. Can I? I don't think so.
You know
Loophole
what?
found.
Fair point. You got me. You got me. Fair point. When I hear the term modern audience, I wonder who they are, as I've never met a person who is the. You know what? I have met and seen lots of people that are the modern audience. The problem is, for example, let's use Gears of War. The modern audience, they didn't like. They weren't fans of Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. They championed Gears of War 5. They didn't buy Gears of War 5.
I don't get what you consider
The same the
wokeness
same
about.
way, the same way a lot of people championed
Yeah.
Midnight, what's it called? South of Midnight. A lot of people called people that criticized South of Midnight racist and sexist and all this. But when South of Midnight came out, those same people either didn't buy it or didn't even bother paying for Game Pass so they could play it.
I don't get your criticism of Gears 4 and 5 being wokish though. Like
No. Gears 4 for me was mid to below par. I was
I thought the gameplay took a step down on Gears 4. Yes, I agree.
it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. I didn't
I
like the
didn't
story.
enjoy it as much, yeah. The
JD,
robots were stupid. Like
yeah,
shooting down armies and armies of robots was dumb. Like I didn't understand why that wasn't a Gears game.
yeah.
Um,
JD himself was not inspiring. I didn't hate him, but it didn't get me hard, so to speak. Yeah, for me, it was mid to below par. So between a 4 and a 5 out of 10, that's Gears of War 4. Gears of War
Before
5,
what? Before what?
between a 4 and a 5
Out of what?
out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
What
mid.
a broken scale. There's no ways that that game was a 4. That game was at least a 7 out
It
of
was a
10.
5. It was mid. Uh,
That was one of the best games that the Xbox One had at the time. But
and
anyways, that's
just because you're one of the best players in the third division of the PSL,
get the fuck out of here, bro.
is that
That game was
supposed to
better
mean
than anything that freaking in terms of gameplay
no?
wise.
No,
Come
stop it. Stop it, Oshas.
what?
Graphics
How many other third person?
graphics
You
do
please
not
don't
make
bring Uncharted into this conversation.
graphics do not make a video
No,
game
not just
great.
gameplay wise. Like,
Stop
look,
it.
gameplay wise, that you could say that it
No,
took a knock,
it was mid.
but it was not mid.
It was
You
mid.
are no. I think
It
you're being an
was
asshole.
mid.
I think you're being an asshole. You're being a jerk.
Listen, and the problem is I'm into that, so you're not really insulting me.
That's fine. But
Uh,
I think like you no ways, bro. That game was at least a 7 out of 10.
dude, I welcome.
In
I
fact, I still
welcome your
enjoyed it more
opinion.
than I did Gears 5.
Hands down, Gears 4 is better than 5. Hands down, no doubt. If I'm chained to a chair and I have to play one of the two for me to survive, for me to get a cup of water in a dark room, and then uh, I'm playing Gears 4, no doubt,
Okay. Okay, so
no
let me
doubt.
ask you a question. So you saying that Gears, so what would you give Gears 5 rating wise?
Okay, Gears 4 was a 5 out of 10. Gears 5 was a 4 out of 10.
Oh gosh. You are
Yeah.
so you're in blasphemy territory. So and can I ask you a question? How much would you rate Death Stranding, the first Death Stranding game?
Death Stranding was an 8
This
out of
is how you this is how you expose
10. That was an 8 out of 10.
the hippo in the nigger.
There's no oh my god. There's no hypocrite here.
You are
It's
such a freaking hippo. You
Ushers,
give me what? Come the fuck, bro.
ushers, ushers,
Bro.
ushers, ushers, ushers.
You
Different
just like
strokes,
that.
different strokes for different
You
folks.
give the walking simulator 8 out of 10 where you just
Yeah,
walk and deliver packages. Gears at its
that's not
worst
true,
is
though.
still
But
the
that's not
best
true,
third
though.
person game.
You don't just walk and deliver packages. That is
Okay,
literally not
all right.
true.
That's a big win. Like, okay, you can do more than deliver packages. Is there a
Yeah.
combat system?
Yes, there's combat in Death Stranding. If you want there to be combat,
Okay, all right. Okay. My N
it's a
word. Like, all
preference thing, dude. It's a preference thing. If you ask me what I
right.
think Football Manager is out of 10, I'll tell you Football Manager 2024 is a 9 out of 10.
All right.
And and when you tell me Football Manager 2024 is 0 out of 10, that is
But like
your
all
opinion.
I'm saying,
I'm okay with it.
all I'm saying is that there's a very fair scale. There's somewhere along the line, like there's a scale where you can, when you give a rating to a game, it's fair in the sense that even if you didn't enjoy or like it, or it's not a genre that you're particularly interested in, you still give it a rating that's not just based on your biases.
Cautious.
Because
I
of the fact-
worship.
And I just think that like you are super anti this game to the point that you
Cautious.
would give it like a 4 out of 10.
Cautious. I worship at the altar of Gears of War. I don't give that a low rating because I'm not into third person cover shooters. All I ever did, dude, I abandoned the PS3 to play Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. Gears of War during the 360 days it wasn't just a rite of passage. It was like an event in my house as a varsity student. I would take time off school, take time off work, just to go and buy a triple decker with my brother. I've told you these stories, man. Go buy a triple decker with my brother. We'd each have a 2 liter Coke as well and some chips there. And Gears of War 3 is coming out Friday, for example. Guess who's not going to work or school on Friday? Guess who's not going to work on Saturday or Sunday? Same thing for Gears of War 2. Gears of War 1 caught us by surprise, but we still played the crap out of it in terms of hours. I'm not someone that just came in here and he's just a grifter and is talking about, it's woke, I don't like it. No, dude, no. I literally felt the balls fall off this franchise with Gears of War 4.
And again, on a technical level, like you'd be hard pressed to be able to um, motivate for me as to what is worse or like significantly worse from Gears 3 to 4 and 5. Like as I said, there's flaws in the gameplay. They changed certain things in terms of how the damage model works, etc., etc. But none of that stuff would give that game. But again, that said,
And you're allowed to
me and
disagree.
you. So me and you, where we just like, wow, what would you give Halo Infinite?
Infinite, I would give a solid 7 out of 10. It's a good game.
See, I would give Infinite, and again, this is me being reasonable, like a 6 out
Which
of
is
10.
fine as well. That's
And
fine.
then to me, I still think that's more reasonable, and that's more aligned than a 4 for Gears 4 and 5. I think
No, Gears 5 is a 5 out, sorry, Gears 4 is a 5 out of 10. It's just mid.
yeah, but still, dude, like I think that's way too low for that. And again,
That's fine.
yeah, I think we can agree to disagree there.
Yeah. Elemental here says, look, as a point when Wu Chang came out, a patch came out, and it was discovered that it was censored. This is the point content creators have been trying to point out. If you give them an inch, they take a mile. Yes, sir. Yes, more common sense. Give an inch, they take a mile. There's no Gears 5. They rebranded to Gears. Oh, there's no Gears of War 5. They rebranded to Gears 5 for modern audiences.
But that started with Gears 4. Wait,
No, I
no,
don't
no, no,
remember.
no,
Dude, I,
no, no,
I
no.
I don't care enough about those games to even have registered these changes in my mind. I wish I could forget the hours that I put in those. I wish I could refund the hours I put into those games.
Okay, no,
Reason,
no. Gears of War 4 is Gears of War 4. Gears 5, that's when they started with the Gears moniker.
Loke only gets hard for PAX and Kojima. Goddamn right. Gears 4 was mid. The first half against the robots was so boring, took too long to get going. Gears 5 was a lot better. South of Midnight is great. I can agree with that. South of Midnight's a great game. Gears 3 females companions didn't add anything to the story. They were just sexy baby to be sexy. I will
They
not
were
say
hot.
anything.
That's the one
I
thing that I'll
won't say
say.
anything.
Unlike Sony, the female characters were actually hot. Cat was actually hot. Even though she was all covered up, but she still was hot and she was an attractive female. She was attractive in Gears 4. She was a little bit less attractive in Gears 5 because they put the armor and stuff on her, but like
I shan't
still, the
speak.
characters were.
I shan't speak, otherwise I'll be cancelled. I think we can disregard on the spot the opinion of someone who preferred Halo 4 art style. My skin is crawling right now having heard this. God damn, Oshus!
Who's this blasphemer?
Beginner comparing original
Who's
IP
this
to the six
blasphemer?
game. Yes. All right, all right. Vince is calling
Like,
you out.
dude, bro,
Oshus,
like the art style in Halo 5 is the same art style in Halo 4. That's the hottest katana, what's the name? Katana that you'll ever get.
you almost called the Kitana. You almost called the Kitana.
Well, they both blue or wear blue Andy whatever things to hide their privates. So my point being that that is the hottest katana and that is the best Master Chief armor that you're ever gonna see in a Halo game. Doesn't look like it's one of Woody's toys from Toy Story. It actually
Wow.
looks like military, like advanced armor, like there's detail in it and stuff. That's the best thing that 343, in my opinion, has ever done was design the character designs for Gears 4 and 5.
Comparing original IP to the sixth game with no ideas left. Facts, Vince. Facts. Death Stranding was a breath of fresh air. Gears of War was tired, and they gave it to the extremists on that side to take care of.
Come
Look
on, man.
exposed,
Come
relax
on,
your
man.
shoulders, my guy. Reezy, I only relax my shoulders when I'm exposed. You know this. You know this.
Exposed.
Next Halo shall have Copilot instead of Cortana. Heard it here first. God damn. All right. Let's go back to Alex's video. Let's go back.
UK laws, but an American company inside of UK telling what a UK resident can do really, to me, just oversteps the boundary. And
I don't know, man. As a non-American, I have to disagree with Alex. American companies and governments have been telling the world what to do for decades now. So
I was about to say.
on this specific point, I'm like, my guy, you sound very American right now, Alex. Clearly. Clearly, Alex is American. We are now very painfully aware that he's American. Because only Americans think that everyone else is like them in terms of like the power dynamics and power structure.
America.
As soon as an American steps on your land or in your country, whether it's figuratively or physically, they own it. It just is what it is. Go and ask Zimbabwe, South Africa, Mozambique. Just go and ask them. Go and ask them when you tell the Americans, fuck off, get out, see what happens. Go and ask the people.
all of this. Look, that kind of game that they made is not my bag. I'm a Futanari man myself. I'd rather my gym trainer be a Futanari and make me do the stair
Okay.
master for 45 minutes and they give me a good old protein shake. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't.
Do you see the hand? He said protein shake. Did you?
Entire thing right here, this completely just goes beyond everything.
Sorry?
Stop. I think he's trying too hard. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
That really happens. This is actually worse than Visa and MasterCard asking the games to be removed from Rule 15 by Steam. This is now PayPal grilling and asking you where you got your money when they don't even do that for OnlyFans models.
There you go. Real people stuffing things inside their orifices. PayPal's like, yeah, go ahead and swipe. No problem. 17-year-olds putting stuff up on OnlyFans. PayPal's like, yo, swipe. No problem. Pixels, that's where we draw the line.
Or even people on Fansly, but they're going to...
Sorry, go ahead, Ashes.
No, I'm just saying, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Do you.
do it for a video game? What's going
Do your
on?
thing, man.
But in fact, this kind of thing gets worse. Take a look. A reply to the original thread on Reddit said this: both me and the lead developer have also had issues with being debanked by regular banks. I've had my business accounts closed down by 3 major high street banks and rejected by almost every app bank like Wise, Revolt, and etc. We've basically been forced into using PayPal to facilitate transactions, as it was the last way we were able to send money to each other and pay contractors. The business account I'm forced to use is with Card One Money. They charge me £15 a month just for having an account.
Damn.
0% interest, and they charge me massive fees for every single invoice.
Bro, I have an account in Mozambique. I have several accounts in Mozambique. And it's not this bad to like keep it running. £15 a month to have it running, 0 interest and massive fees. When they want you out, bro. When they're trying to cut you by the kneecap.
I have to pay. Basically, we didn't have a choice other than PayPal. Now we're desperately trying to find another solution. This kind of thing is just absurd. Why in the first place is this person getting debanked by almost every bank in the UK? Simply because they want to make a naughty video game. And then at the same time, why are the banks debanking people in the first place? We've talked about the executive order that was levied by President Trump.
Like I like agreeing with Alex, but he just exposed himself right now. Not 10 minutes ago, he was saying it's crazy that Americans are going to Europe and doing and debanking Europeans. Now he's backing the American president influencing European banks. It's like, my guy,
What are you saying?
I'm saying not 10 minutes ago, he was saying it's
Yeah.
crazy that American companies are out
Yeah.
here influencing Europeans, right?
Mhm.
Debanking Europeans and whatever. Now he's backing Orange Man Good
Mhm.
for influencing Europeans.
That's because he understands.
He understands what?
We have a big, beautiful bill.
Oh God, is that your Trump impression? Is, is that
Look, you're just a hater. I've had lots of haters, so I know what's a hater. I know
are you
you.
doing the
I
hand?
know.
Are you doing the hand movement thing?
That's the only way you can do it. You have to do the head movement, otherwise it doesn't make sense. You just sound silly.
What's like your winner? What's like? Oh God. Ah, okay, let's go
talking about the
first.
Fair Banking Act. And we've also talked about the Fair Banking Act being passed into Congress as well. But this is going beyond everything. The fact that right now corporations in the United States are going to other countries and telling them what they can and cannot do, withholding funds, and then blaming you for doing it, and then holding an exorbitant amount of money. I mean, 80,000 British pounds
That's a lot of money.
is so much money, bro. Like, that is crazy
Yeah.
what can happen simply by just making an adult game. Why is this a problem all of a sudden? Why do these companies have such massive issues with these games on Steam? Yet for some reason, when Roblox has an actual scandal of PDF files, nobody bats an eye. I just can't. It's so wild to me how this is actually happening. I mean, take a look at what happened the other day.
To be fair, right? Because I don't want to be the guy that doesn't. I mean, even Collective Shout is shitting on Roblox. To be fair,
Because they're anti-wokey, man.
because what?
I mean, they're anti-woke, so they associate anything to do with PDFs to be on the left. Isn't this the
I
dynamic?
no. I think they associate PDFs to be just bad. I think it doesn't matter
No,
what the affiliation is.
no,
I think
no.
we
I
can
think
all.
with religious zealots, no. I'm not talking about me and you. I'm talking about them. With them, if
Uh
you look at,
huh.
like, for instance, even like recently, what's been happening with this whole Epstein list,
Yeah.
like the entire thing with the right wingers for the longest time was that Hollywood is perverted and is run by a bunch of PDFs. The politicians in whatchamacallit in Washington's are also a bunch of PDFs, and that's been the narrative all along. Which is why there was such a huge conflict when Elon broke up with Trump,
Uh huh.
and then the thing that he said is that, guess who's on the Epstein list?
Oh damn.
My
Okay,
my, my
listen.
former BFF.
Listen about the politicians. I don't know, but about Hollywood, I mean, we've seen all the lawsuits, the books, the memoirs. I mean, I think we're kind of tired of hearing the stories about things that happen from the people that were actually in there. I mean, it's not a conspiracy theory at this point. Come on, Oshes. They're like the politician thing, sure, but Hollywood, come on, come on.
I don't know, man.
All right, all right. Well, that's not
I
today's
was
topic.
never invited to those parties, so I don't know what happened.
God, neither was I, Oshes. But
No one
all
asked
you
me
have
to
to
hold my
do
baby
all
oil.
you have to do, dude, it's 2025. Everyone has the information. You just have to Google it, download the books, read the fucking books, see who wrote the books, check their credibility, notice and recognize that there's actual ex-celebrities that were like, yeah, this is my book. And in the book, when you read it, they're like, yeah, I saw this and this happened, and I did it. And things were done to me and my friends and the people that, dude, come on, bro. Come on.
I don't know. I
Hey,
just think these
according to
people. They,
Roblox underscore RTC, Roblox has broken the record of the most concurrent users on a platform ever with a peak of 47,296,400.
So maybe with this, Oshus, you're right. I have to step back on this one.
What's that?
Roblox looks untouchable. Maybe you're right. Maybe certain things are just too big to fail because Roblox has more people on it than
Yeah.
Steam, than motherfucking Steam. And even though Collective Shout, as everyone can see here, even though Collective Shout has them on their front page, the payment processors are still partnering with Roblox. They're still like,
Yeah.
yo, we can get rid of these adult games which make like $80,000 or whatever, but Roblox is literally billions of dollars.
Let's get
No,
this money. That's
no,
exactly what they're saying.
we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it.
412 players. This
That's
beats the
crazy.
previous record held by Steam, with them having 41,200,000.
By 6 million. Damn. They didn't beat them like barely, Oshers. They blew them out of the water. That's wild.
You know, I don't even know what
39,800.
Roadblocks does. Like, like I mean, at least I know what Minecraft is. Like, you know, like I like what is the road like? If I actually feel it, like I'm thinking about it now. Like, what the fuck? I've seen this Roadblocks name.
I I
I
watched
don't know
I
what it
watched
does.
Asmund Gold play Roblox. Hold on. Let me find the video.
I'm just the world that we live in today is weird, bro.
Yeah. So here's Asmund Gold playing Roblox. This is Roblox right there.
The only thing I can
Wow.
think
All
of
right.
is something like Steam.
So
Sorry,
this
like
is just what they do.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
So this is
essentially.
follow me. Okay, I'm gonna go this way.
This is essentially what
The
Roblox
gym.
is. Shit.
Wait,
I'm
gonna
covering
follow
up
this
the
person.
Roach
I'm gonna
King.
see.
Hold on.
I didn't even know this is there.
We might get sued if I cover up the Roach King. So that's the game.
Oh my god.
People jump in the pool.
Okay, guys, you're gonna get shanked. Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Let me fast forward.
Let me try
There's one where they were like in a
ERP. This
pool.
one.
You know, I'm just staring like with my
Okay,
my
there's-
mouth wide open right now. Like, what the fuck is this?
Play.
Dude, it's all
search
types
for
of weird,
club.
bro.
Don't know how to turn this off, but it's
Like,
okay.
This
shit
is why I
is
say I don't understand like the modern gamer. Like, how do you make a game for someone who likes this shit? Like, huh?
Oh, I'm trying. It's cleaned up.
it's so strange. Like the whole
So
thing
you're
is
telling
weird.
me that like
Yeah, no, dude,
wait
like
a
I'll never be. I'm glad that I'll never be
so
able
they
to
went
understand
in
this.
and they just deleted
Oh,
all
this
the
one's in a school.
just looking at it. And,
So there's like in Roblox, Roblox is essentially like a
oh
platform
no,
where there's a whole bunch of
I
games
like
in
your
it,
outfit.
and people build their own games. So this one is set inside a school.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is right?
Enable voice chat? No, you have to have a phone number to enable voice chat. I didn't want to do that.
That's detention.
Yeah, I thought it would be weird if I was recording
It's
kids'
so
voices.
strange, dude. There's some
Like, I
parts
don't have a
where
problem going in here and just
it's
looking
like
at it and observing, but
kids
I
or
thought that would
someone
be kind of
writes
like
on the stage
that's a
that they're
bit too
looking for
much,
kids
right?
or something.
That oh no.
No, nothing here. It
Okay,
looks
this
like
could be a lot
this
worse.
looks like a trap.
This could definitely be a lot worse. Never mind. Okay, that's fair. Yeah,
Okay, so
exactly.
there's a school.
Oh,
All right, I think this one's the last one. Then we have to get back to oh no, it's Alex's video.
Mm.
So in this
Oh,
one,
jeez.
when you walk like the way he's walking, as you can see, and then there you go. Yeah,
I don't know. This doesn't look like fun to me.
oh my fucking
this
god.
is what the kids be playing, bro.
Oh man.
Exactly. Like this is why I say I don't understand like what these kids today
Wow.
consider fun.
Okay, so they're
It's all
This is
so.
why you. This is why you should
is
raise
in-
kids to
in-
play Nintendo, bro. Like
what
they can understand.
is wrong with these people?
This is the problem with kids that don't grow
I
up
mean,
with
I guess this
Nintendo
is
is
what
that they end
happens
up
whenever you're
playing this
this.
crap.
Bro, I tried, man. My kids, the most I could do is get them hooked on like FIFA and Gran Turismo and stuff like that. Luckily, no one's on Roblox. So take the wins where you can get them, I guess.
Yeah, some weird
Uh,
shit.
He says not the furry. Yeah, there's a game where you can get turned into a furry if you're curious, Oshus. You
Nah,
can
I'm
get
good.
turned into a furry in
I'll,
like
I'll do your boys Futanari thing.
yeah.
Milkshakes and
Dorian Gray, never do it. Never do it. If you go and watch that Asmongold video with patience, because I think it's about 2 hours, there's some like weird scenarios that yeah, just go watch it. Just go watch it.
180 players on the platform.
Mm.
So riddle me this, Batman. Roblox has an actual scandal happening that literally puts the real lives of children and everybody else in actual physical danger in
Yep.
real life,
Yep.
and nobody says anything. But it turns out that if you put a naughty game on Steam, they're gonna grill you to 10 ways from Sunday about this. Just, oh God, where were the Karens of Collective Shout during all of this? Where? Oh,
To be fair, Alex, the Karens of Collective Shout did post about this. And if they posted about this, they probably sent the emails. But to Oshus's point, PayPal probably doesn't give a fuck because of how much money they're making off of Roblox.
money.
Yeah.
I want to know what happened. Did they disappear?
No.
All of a sudden, they just now they're happening on Roblox when literal children are being actually. Oh God! This is just.
I'm telling you, just like Jim Sterling, Alex is gonna lose it before the industry gets it together. Understand?
This
Hopefully
is honestly absurd.
the eyeliner
Sorry?
looks better on him. I say if when he does lose it, hopefully the makeup and eyeliner looks better on him.
Ew. When I say lose it, I'm not saying exactly like Jim Sterling. That's not what I meant. I just meant
And it's
like
not Jim Sterling, by the way. Stop dead naming the guy.
oh, sue me. It's fine.
Absurd. We talked about the Roblox stuff last week, and it's still going on. The fact that Visa and MasterCard and PayPal are our partners with Roblox, and nothing has been said. Nothing has been done.
It's money,
Processing
Alex.
payments haven't been pulled out of. Nobody's actually gone through and talked to Roblox in the first place.
It's
No
money,
one said
yo.
anything about it at all. Actual endangerment of individuals and real people is happening because of that platform, and nobody bats an eye. Yet all of a sudden, Steam has a booby game, and that's the worst thing of all time.
Oshus, are you a boob guy or are you an ass guy? Are you there?
Oh,
Oshus?
sorry, I'm muted. Like, no, I'm muted. No, what I said was, why not both?
All right. Roger that.
We gotta debank the guy who made the game. We gotta go through and restrict everything they do. We gotta pull our currencies from Steam, all because of the anime booba. This. And what's crazy about it is all the clowns that tried to actually like defame me in some weird way. Oh, he just wants to crank one out the anime booba. Look, let's be real.
But it's true. It is true. That is all Alex wants to do. Two things can be true, Oshus. Two things can be true.
Boobas are nice.
I'm
but I'm an
part
ass
of
and
that.
leg man myself.
Sorry?
No, dude, like, I'm all for that. Like, whatever it is. Do you, man? Like, no one should tell you what you can and cannot watch, and what you can and cannot, play your.
Oshus, I think your internet is shaky because you cut off again. Something's up. I think it's your internet. I'm looking at your logo, your thingy, your avatar, and it says your internet's got problems. Rachie says feet. Hey man, whatever you're into. We don't judge on TSWS. Dairy says real gooners like both. True. Dorian Gray says, who gives a shit? It's legal. For now.
And I like it when my girls got a little extra in the back. You know what I'm saying? But the thing.
No, I don't know what you said.
thing is this. It doesn't matter if I wanted to crank it out to that or not. I'm a grown-ass man. I can do what I want with my money. I just can't.
True.
I just can't. Like, literally restricting a game developer from being paid because they didn't like the video game that they made that is actually 100% legal on that platform. But you know what? It isn't just about the naughty video games on Steam. Apparently this happened to other developers as well.
Okay.
Running with Scissors tweeted this out recently. Payment systems fucking people over isn't a new thing. This one-hitter glass pipe got us banned from PayPal, and they took a lot of money from us in the process, which we never got back to this day. PayPal can't be good for you and certainly won't make you feel great. Wait a second. The people that made Postal made a one-hitter as an actual joke, and they tried to sell it, and that got them banned from PayPal, even though I can literally take my PayPal account.
What's this? But my lord, is that legal? Who cares? Who cares at this point? Oshas, are you back? It looks like your internet's fine now. Oshas, you're muted.
It should be fine.
Okay. Dorian Gray says they're going after horror games too. Are they? Okay, send me some links. I'd appreciate that.
And I can go on.
Because that would prove the slippery slope theory. Once again, it's been proven hundreds of times before, but it's always nice when it gets proven again.
And I can go on Fansly, and I can buy so many other things from that PayPal account and never have a single problem. But you make one naughty game on Steam, you make one joke product, and all of a sudden you're banned forever and they take all your money. It really is absurd, the overreach that these companies are doing, especially for games on Steam and even itch.io. In fact, PayPal has also been trying to fine people for misinformation. Aha! According to Roy.
You see, Oshas, remember when I said this is going to come for all of us? One day it's misinformation. 6 months later, it's wrong speak. Like today, it's fine for you. It's fine for you as a South African to talk about you don't want Nigerian immigrants in your country. Today, it's fine. PayPal can wake up next year and say that's not acceptable. Then
I
what?
never said that, Tai.
All right, let's get back to the video.
Reuters, PayPal says the policy to fine customers for, quote, misinformation was an error. And in the article, it said this. PayPal Holdings, Inc. said on Monday it will not fine users for misinformation, and an earlier policy update said that customers could have to pay $2,500 in damages was sent in error. Shares of the San Jose, California-based company were down 6% after the update, which PayPal said included incorrect information, sparked intense backlash on social media over the weekend. PayPal is not fining people for misinformation, and this language was never intended to be inserted in our policy. We're sorry for the confusion this has caused, a spokesperson for the company said. If you believe that for 1 second PayPal did this by mistake into putting into their legal practicing policy, I've got a bridge in swampland and
What do you think? Do you think it was an actual mistake, or are you buying into his conspiracy theory that this was a real thing and they just backtracked?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion, to be honest with you, Logan, in regards to that. Because to me, if they're owning up and saying, "Oh, sorry, it was a mistake," it tells me that they don't have enough backing, proving my point, behind them to be confident enough to sort of stand and say, "Well, yeah, this is what we believe, or this is our whatever," and then we're gonna die on this hill. If they're not willing to die on the hill, it tells me that.
Okay, but do you think that was their intention? Do you think that if they had the backing, they would do it?
Yes, if they had the backing, I think they would do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they have the backing. I think they chickened out.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I said I think they chickened out.
All right.
Because they understand where the money's coming from.
All right.
No way how people do not realize that PayPal had to take all those rules and legality information, pass it by so many people on their legal team to then have it published inside of the actual legal usage to then fine you $2,500 in 2022 if you publish what was considered to be misinformation. And you're going to tell me this same company has your best intentions about whether or not you can buy the Booba game on Steam? Are you kidding me?
How many times did it say booba today? I think that's like four, four, five.
He said a lot.
I think it's a boob, man. I think it's a boob, man.
What
I don't
is
even know
it
what
with these
booba
people?
is. What is booba?
It's breast, dude. What's wrong with you?
Is
Just
it
say
with these
boobs.
merchant
Like,
banks?
say it
What
like
is
a
it with
normal person. What the fuck is booba? You know, like this new talk just annoys me sometimes. Okay, that's just me.
I think it's just you, bud. I think it's just you.
these payment processors? The exertion of actual insane, ridiculous overreach and all of this is beyond anything I have ever seen. These companies should not have the ability, and these payment processors should not have the ability to tell you what
He's
you
right.
can and cannot buy with your money, especially if it's 100% legal in the country that you reside. If it is a legal product, it is a legal service. There is no reason they need to be involved. They should not be able to deny consent when they're
What's this? I consent, I don't. All right.
consent doesn't matter. But of course, it gets even worse because now they're going after people on Patreon who make spicy content. Check this out. Milky Ways on Twitter, a VTuber, said this: "Hello, this is Milky, and truly this is sudden to make an announcement of, but I feel this in my heart to try my best to warn other creators before this happens to you as well. PayPal reached out of nowhere and terminated my account permanently, mostly due to my Patreon that is 18 plus. I know without a doubt it was for this reason, as I sent a transfer and it flagged everything on PayPal and caused my termination once they most likely saw it was an 18 plus Patreon account. As you know, if you don't, payment processors are going more and more against 18 plus creators, finding any way to terminate them. The moment you are on their radar, it's game over and you will lose your account. I never thought this would happen to me. I've been a creator for 5+ years and I never had any issues. I'm still shocked and in disbelief, but I know without a doubt it was my Patreon. What does this mean for me? For now, please do not donate to me as I have no valid working PayPal. I have made the choice of no longer creating 18 plus content on my Patreon as I am left with no other choice. I do not intend to fight these payment processors. It is a fight no one can win."
It is a fight no one can win. 1,000,000,000%. This quote here is perfect. It is a fight no one can win.
Because we are all at their mercy. Please keep in mind, if you really think things like it's fine, it's not going to happen to me,
Mr. Oshus, Milky's talking to you right now.
I don't know,
rethink
man.
this.
Like, it sounds like a good wolf story, but okay.
A good wolf story.
because this is exactly what I thought as well until it happened to me. It's only a matter of time. Protect yourself by all means. Don't be naive like I was. So there you have it.
That's Milky.
Now they are not only going
Alex,
after
move your
games on
fucking
Steam, now they're going after
Fucking Alex, he won't move his arm. Move your arm, dude.
people on Patreon. Again, they're literally going through an
Man. Let me move Ushers just so everyone can see Milky. I'm just saying, people. Like, I am not a booba guy. I am not a booba guy, but I could become a booba guy. I could do it. I could do it.
Okay.
Whew. Anyways, Elemental Hero says this is why people need to stand up against companies, because it always starts with the bottom, but then it goes up. It always
asking you
goes
how
up.
you got your money, what kind of content are you making, and digging into your personal things when they shouldn't be doing that in the first place. These are payment processors. They are literally snakes in the grass. All they need to do, though, is their one job, and that is to process the payment. Yet for some reason, we are dealing with a massive nanny state where they are going through and trying to
Nanny
bully
state.
their way around everything. And yes, we cannot do anything about it because they control your money.
All
They
of
have
it.
their hands on it. They are dictating to you what you can and cannot do with the money that you legally own and that you should legally have access
You don't own it. They own it. They're demonstrating that they own it.
to. And they will restrict your accounts. They will restrict what you can buy. They'll restrict what you can make in every sense of the word.
Yep.
Video games are in trouble.
I disagree with Alex again. Oshus, I don't think video games are in trouble. I think everyone is in trouble. Everyone.
I have lots of thoughts, but yeah.
No, go ahead. Share your thoughts.
Uh, Look, I think this particular thing is a little bit alarmist. It's not really a thing. Like as far as I'm concerned, we're not
At
there
what
yet.
point will it become a thing? How many
When it's
heads need
a
to
thing.
roll? How many heads need to roll?
When it's
How
not
many
just Milky who makes when it's no longer just affecting Milky
so adult
who
content
makes
creators
who
don't
makes
count?
booba content. Look, I've got nothing against Milky and his or her booba content and whatever they produce, but that does not to me constitute a trade, dude. Like one random guy or girl that does very niche
How
content.
many? Because on this podcast specifically, on this specific video of Alex's, we've talked about four. How many heads need to roll?
I don't know, dude. Like when this starts becoming a problem with like bigger games, well, maybe I'll worry. Or some of the games that I play that have
Cautious,
risque content in it.
cautious.
Yeah,
I need you to be specific because you are here dismissing four, and you're specifically dismissing
I
because
am.
you're
Yeah.
saying you're saying not enough people have been affected. So I'm asking you right now, what is the requisite head count for this to become something worth talking about?
I don't know. Like when it's actually a significant sample size, not for
What is a significant sample size?
a significant sample size is when it actually has an impact on the broader gaming.
When will it have
Because
an impact?
that's exactly my point. Is that probably never. This is a nice story, and
It
this is
doesn't matter how
this is
many
good for
heads
people that
roll.
are always looking for like the with the tinfoil heads, the UFOs. I'm not
The
saying anything about
UFOs,
you,
the
but but,
UFOs.
but the conspiracy. I'm just
Okay,
saying, like, look, this is a great conspiracy theory
now we're
about
done.
like,
We're done. We're
oh,
done. Oshi. People's lives are actually being ruined.
I'm
You,
kidding,
you are,
I'm
you
kidding.
are
It's a,
equating it to little gray men. Like, yeah, okay, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. Osher,
I'm kidding, I'm
plug
kidding.
your channel. This ain't a joke, bro. This ain't a joke. This is very
I
real.
don't like, I just don't take this as serious. Like, look, my man. Like, at the end of the day, we've won. What is it? The woke wars or whatever. And we defeated that enemy. Like, and it just proved to be another just non-starter that had just a little bit of momentum. Same thing here. And we've been down this road before with music, whether it's rap music and Puritans and whatever. This is not a thing. Like these are demons. This is like you in Elden Ring going back to an area where you fought these ugly, furious looking demons, but like you've done it so many times, you can just do it with your hands closed. Sorry, with your eyes closed and your hands behind your back. This is exactly what this is to me. It doesn't like I don't look at like this won't keep me up at night. Sorry for Milky. Milky, solidarity, brother, sister. Well, what story, Grace? I can't do this.
Dorian's exhausted with you, man. Like, there's
It's okay,
moments.
Dorian. It's okay.
There's
It's
a
okay.
there's a time for everything. and this is not the time to be nonchalant and indifferent. It's just not the time.
I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know. Like, I'm actually curious to know what like Taye would think if he was here.
Well, I don't think it's a laughing matter. What's this? Anyone
But
saw
you're a bit
Reef
of an alarmist,
meltdown?
though.
Okay, you know what? To end the show, Rachie, DM me Reforge's meltdown over Metal Gear Delta. I wanna hear. I wanna hear
Actually,
what's.
that's one thing I wanted to ask you. So, how far are you in Metal Gear Delta?
Uh Not very far. I played about 9 hours yesterday, just dicking around and playing
But where are
playing.
you? Are you like past that first part with Ocelot?
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
like the opening scene, the opening part where you have to rescue
yeah,
the
yeah,
Russian
yeah. Sokolov.
Sokolov.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Dude, come on. That's like what 3 hours in. Now I'm dicking around just a little bit. Rachie, DM me this meltdown by Reforge. I want to
I'll
see
think
what
about
that's
it, Dave Easy. I see you. I'll think about it. But this is not gonna keep me up at night. There's far more. There's worse things in gaming. There's worse demons to slay in gaming.
these. No, no. This is the boss battle. This is literally the boss battle.
Nah.
Which are the bigger demons than this? Which ones?
Hmm? The actual big companies themselves that are holding us hostage currently.
Okay. Rachie is saying just check out. Oh no, it's Alex. All right, let's see. It's Alex.
So Darius is already trying to control our content next. They may target the next. No, they like this is like unless you live in a country where like your government is at the whims of whatever religious extremists have like momentum, dude. No, it doesn't work like that. It's not gonna. Greed drives a lot of this, and as long as you are coughing up good hard-earned money, they will never turn it down.
Okay, I'm not seeing
No,
anything.
Davies. I don't think. When is it too late? Like, I mean, look at how easy it was to squash like whatever let's say the last 5 years, how whatever sort of like pro cancel culture or pro um what's the word, censorship coming from the other side, from the left. All it took literally was just a change of presidents, and that whole thing reversed on its own because of just how futile the whole thing was. It never really had that sort of support. I think, look, when the day I will worry is the day these people have an impact on a game like GTA, right? Or the day you have a situation where, like, for instance, a game like Schedule One, that dude comes out and says, "Whoa, payment processes, fuck me, bro. Like, what are you guys trying to do?" Then we can have this conversation.
Okay.
You're literally,
Let's watch the video that Rachie recommended and leave the pod on a positive note because this is madness that you're talking about.
Man, like where I draw the line, right? Is just like, look, man, you got to make a decision. You're either going to reject this game, not give them your money, and
Okay.
demand better.
This is because the game was running rough on console. Is running rough. It is running rough, yeah.
Or you're going to give them your money and play the game.
Okay.
And basically tell them it's okay. My response to that is, why not both?
Huh?
Because why not?
Huh?
Like, why can't we still support the thing that we're excited about, but make it very clear to Konami that there are still...
Motherfucker, that's not how it works. When you give them the money... Rachie, is this why you wanted me to watch this video? Okay. We're not gonna end this pod on a positive note. if this is what we're doing. Oshis, do you have any thoughts? Why not both? Do you have any thoughts on MBG's idea?
No, I didn't. Like, I don't get what he's talking about. Like,
He's saying, oh my God.
sorry, I'm busy responding in the chat here. What is he saying?
He's saying some that people are saying you can only do one or the other in terms of Metal
Which one?
Gear being
Yeah,
rough on PlayStation 5. You can
yeah,
either buy the game and shut up, or don't buy the game and let Konami know that you are not happy about the way the game was optimized for PlayStation. What
yeah.
he's is saying, why can't you do both?
That makes no sense.
Exactly. And that's why I'm asking Ray Chi, like, dude, we're supposed to end the show on a positive note. You know what? It sounds like you're just trying to trigger me. We're skipping MBG. Let's just go to Reforge so we can just like this is nuts. Here we go.
What happened over the weekend? What's going on?
I mean, I just think it stands to reason that if you have developers doing a great job in a very large number,
Yeah.
and then you have this game coming out and doing this, it's like, yeah, it's probably something the developer did. I mean, what do we say when games come out and run really poorly on PC? We don't say that the PC platform is a disaster. We say, man, that developer did a bad job.
Oh,
Yeah, that's correct. Right, Oshis? We agree with this.
No, no, definitely. But like, I get what like Alex's point is that he's being defensive. This guy.
What do you mean being defensive? No.
He's being
Reforge is on point. It's the
he's
developers.
being a pony.
No, it's not. No,
He's
no.
being a pony.
Even use
He's riding
PC
the
as an
pony.
example.
Exactly.
No, what do you mean
Yes, he
exactly?
said like, yeah. The reason he used PC is because he's basically saying you're not gonna hate on PC because the game came out bad. So why are you hating on my precious PS Pro because the game doesn't run effectively on my
But the
PS Pro?
logic tracks. The logic tracks. Does it not?
Mm,
It tracks, dude.
oh, I cannot wait to pull the receipts on this
Maybe.
one.
Okay.
Now it's not the hardware
What
problem,
receipts?
boys. Now it's the developer who's the problem. We got to support them, but they're the real issue. They didn't do PSSR right, you guys.
Yeah.
It's not the console at all.
Yes.
It's the developer. You mean the exact same thing everybody's been saying about the Series S?
That's exactly what I mean by he's being a pony, and that's a brilliant. That's a gotcha right there. Thank you,
Okay.
Alex. I like this
All right.
Alex guy.
On that note, I can't believe I defended
Can you rewind
Reforge
where he
one more
starts
time.
pointing?
Sorry?
I said, can you rewind where he starts pointing and laughing?
Oh man, I can't believe I defended Reforge one more time live, and one more time I took an L. This is nuts.
It's a developer. You mean the exact same thing everybody's been saying about the Series S?
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's it right there. That is right.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone in the comments is saying the same thing. Problem is Reforge doesn't say the same thing for other games and other players. Okay. All right.
The pony.
I get it, Raichi. That was actually kind of funny. That was funny. I should not have jumped in to defend and agree with Reforge so quickly. I shouldn't have done it. Oshis, please plug your channel. Tell people where they can find you, etc., etc.
No, awesome. So I am on this platform as Oz the Wiz, or Osha7. Spelling is right on my profile picture, and I am also on Twitter, as that's where I'm most active for now. But you're gonna start seeing much more of me on YouTube.
Okay. When you said for now, I was like, is he about to announce that he's going to Blue Sky?
I tried Blue Sky. That's
And
that's like it's like the post-apocalypse where
why?
that's where all the wokies went to sort of like mourn the death of their regime. It's a horrible
Regime.
thing. Yeah, like I mean, like that's where they silently complain about like Twitter and everything that's happening in the real world or the rest of the world.
Richie
It's not a
says
great
that you're
fight.
going to OnlyFans. Listen, I might just open an OnlyFans account. Obviously, it won't be any of the lewd stuff, but I might just open an OnlyFans account. I like, yeah. I need other ways to get my green card. Um,
Yeah, Reggie. My problem is I don't have the body for it. If I had the body for it, dude, I would be making some of that OnlyFans kaching kaching right now instead of chilling here with Luke. And I would be making some of that money. Yeah.
okay, okay.
One thing I've not considered is I've not looked at my feet objectively.
Jesus.
Maybe there's
Thank
money to
you.
be made.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Please make sure to settle down, Vince. Please make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Um, that was essentially our little analysis of Alex's video. I think it's an important topic. We'll see you tomorrow for bull sitting, same time, 4 p.m. Eastern. Y'all make sure to come through 10 p.m. Central African time. It's gonna be me and the rest of the gang having a good time, and then hopefully we can get the post show figured out so we can all go play Helldivers together as the TSWS crew. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye.